You may be wondering, what is a notary public in the first place, and why would anybody want to become a notary public? The first place to start is to consider the many thousands of kinds of documents that require a person's signature. You know, if you think about it, almost everyone has to have their signature notarized, and most people have their signatures notarized lots of times. Think about that for a second. That's a lot of notarized signatures. The reason why some documents require signatures to be notarized vary, but generally speaking, the purpose of having a signature notarized is that extra step is taken to ensure that the signer has been identified, and that notary seal on the document actually guarantees that specific procedures were followed relating to the signing of that document. Listen, just as importantly, the notary seal also identifies the person who identified the signer, that is, the notary, and it guarantees that there's an independent record of that signing event in a book called a notary journal. That notary journal is somewhere on file if it's ever needed. This notary record becomes extremely important if there's ever a need for investigation on a particular signature. So a notary is the person who's authorized by the state to carry out the process of identification, and is also the person who keeps the record of that signing. During this course, we're going to, of course, talk about the various duties and functions and, what the notary is expected to follow. But as you can see, the essential purpose of the notary is to help protect the public. Without the office of a notary, you can only imagine how important documents could be fraudulently signed, or even someone being forced to sign a document against their will. For example, imagine how a grant deed might be signed on behalf of an aging parent without the parent's knowledge, but it fraudulently grants the property to one of the adult children, or even a caregiver for that matter. The notary public provides an important service for the public, and clearly, notary services are in constant demand. Now, of course, many notaries own their own independent mobile notary businesses providing services for home loan documents or perhaps documents for an aging population, and the list of reasons is as endless as there are people. But of course, other notaries are notary employees. And of course, we'll talk about both of those scenarios and perhaps even operating as both simultaneously when we talk about those in our notary course. So if you want to become a notary public in California, you'll have to follow some very specific requirements. They're not difficult, but they are specific. You'll need to take a 6-hour notary class. Next, you'll need to pass an examination which covers the functions and the duties of a California notary public. The exam must be taken in person. That one can't be taken at home. But there are many locations and examination dates throughout California. The staff at notaryclasses.com is going to help you find a date and location that's convenient for you. The exam is 30 questions, multiple choice, and you'll have 50 minutes if you really end up needing that much time. Now, you'll also need to know that you'll be required to pass a criminal background check. There are quite a few criminal violations that might result in a California Secretary of State denying a person's application to become a notary public. If you're concerned about something that might be in your background, look at the frequently asked questions below. There's a listing of violations there that you can look over if any of that's of concern to you. So, if you want to become a notary public in California, or you're already a notary in California and want to renew your commission, well, the very first step is to decide whether you want to take a live class or prepare for the examination on your own. The nice thing about taking the live seminar is that the state examination is given right at the end of the class at the exam locations on the same day. So that's really convenient, of course, but look, you might want to complete your 6 hours sooner than you would if you had to wait for a live seminar, and that's fine. Or perhaps you live in an area which really isn't very convenient for you to take a seminar. The live seminar, of course, is structured a little differently. Although we cover all the material that we discuss in this course, it's just done in a different order, and that makes sense for live presentations. If you register for a live seminar with us, your registration will come with free access to this online notary course, so you can use this course to prepare in advance for the live seminar if you'd like to get started ahead of time. Now, at the end of this course, you're going to be able to receive a proof of completion, and you'll need that proof of completion to take with you to the exam site. If you purchase this online study, you'll be able to download the request for proof of completion documentation. There'll be instructions on where to sign and how to request the document, and after receiving the proof of completion, you'll register for your exam. We'll provide you with a list of locations and dates for the exam, and there are many. As I said, Notary classes will help you every step of the way. You have three options to take this online course. You can, of course, watch the video presentation, as you're doing right now. Or you can go at your own pace by selecting the slide presentation instead. This allows you to go slide by slide, one at a time, manually, and you can read the presentation rather than listening to me. Either way, whether you decide to do the video class or the slide presentation, each one presents exactly the same materials. The video presentation is broken up into many sections, and each section even has sample exam questions to check your understanding of all the material we provided in that section. Just use the links below to go to the sample questions. In fact, you can even do that for this introductory video if you'd like to get a preview of how this works. We have a small sample exam over this video. It gives you a great idea of how to go about doing that and the kinds of tools we have available to help you as you work through the course. Now, I told you there were three ways to go through this course, and the third way is just simply by selecting the table of contents. Select a section in the table of contents. You can jump through any topic you like by selecting that section. Now just remember, in order to receive your proof of completion, you'll need to sign an affidavit at the end that states that you swear you spent at least 6 hours preparing for that exam. Now, as we said before, if you're a recommissioning notary and you qualify, then you'll only need to spend 3 hours. One last detail I really have to mention. If you decide to take our live 6-hour seminar, we do guarantee that you'll pass the examination, but this online course does not come with that guarantee. Remember though, you can purchase a live seminar, and with that purchase, you'll have the automatic right to use this online course for preparation at no extra charge. Let me make sure you have my phone number. The staff at notaryclasses.com answers all kinds of questions, and of course we're happy to help you. Give us a call or just explore our website. We've got lots of tools to help you, including sample exams, free training videos, and, well, just too many other resources to name here. We also provide a free notary website and email and hosting for students who purchased our Gold Notary Supply package. This includes notary supplies such as the Notary Journal, thumbprint pad, notary forms, notary hotline phone support, and even your notary ID badge. It also includes, of course, the website, email, hosting, even advertising on our notary search engine. Whether you take this online course or the live seminar, you can always purchase the gold package from our store link above. Look, if you need more information, just use the frequently asked questions below or just give us a call. So why wait? We'll be there to help you as well. See you soon.